G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and welcome to part 2 of my Pale Oak Castle tutorial. And if you clicked on this video having no idea that this was a part 2 and you just wanted to build the castle, never fear. If you go down to the video description you will find a link to part 1 so you can get started there. But for everyone else, you know exactly what you're doing. You've got the base of the castle built already, so let's just get straight into the rest of the tutorial. Okay, this is where we left off last episode, putting the line of stone and stripped pale oak logs on top of our wall, and you should also have done it on this side of the wall. Now I want you to come over to this area of the building, and diagonally out from this pale oak log we're going to place another pale oak log, then 2 pale oak planks, then a log, 3 planks, a log, 2 planks and a log. Then turn the corner, do a single plank and a log, then 2 planks, a log, 3 planks, a log and then 2 planks. Now on top of this stone block we're going to place 1, 2, 3 pale oak logs and a plank right there. And now I want you to grab your pale oak logs again, and on top of each log that we just placed, we're going to add an extra 3 logs. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're just going to run pale oak logs lying on their sides just above our planks that we placed down below. So just do that all the way along and finish right there. On this back wall, I want you to add 2 pale oak planks just in that spot right there. And then on this side, above our stone blocks, oops, I've got that stair curved in the wrong direction. We don't want that. Just above this stone block, we're going to place 4 fences and another 4 on that side. And you can grab some temporary blocks, and I want you to just place 6 in that center window. Then come to the inside and we'll place 6 acacia trapdoors just along the middle. Flick those ones up and flick those ones down. Then you can come out to this side and remove those blocks. We'll do 2 upside down pale oak stairs, a pale oak trapdoor in the middle there, and 1 each side. So once you've done that, come along to the back wall and in this center window, place in your 6 blocks and do the exact same thing. And all of our other windows are 2 blocks wide, so I'll show you how to build one and you can copy it to the others. So we're going to look from the side, hold shift, place 2 pale oak trapdoors, look from the other side, place another 2, then come to the inside, hold shift, we're going to place 2 right there and 2 acacia trapdoors right there, and you can flick those up. Okay, once all of your windows are in, I want you to look at it from this direction. So we've got our little staircase here up to this platform. Just on the left, I want you to come along to this little corner, and we're going to do a stone block, then a pale oak plank, then a pale oak log, a stripped log, then a stone block, then another log. Then we'll skip 3 blocks, place 2 more logs with a stone block in between, and then we're going to add 1, 2, 3 stripped pale oak logs to all 4 of these. Now on top of this stone block you can place 3 more stone, and we'll do the same right here, but everywhere else we're going to build up this wall with pale oak planks just to the same height. In this gap in the middle you can just place 3 pale oak planks across the top, but in here you can go ahead and add another 6 pale oak planks. And then in this doorway I want you to place 1, 2, 3 pale oak doors. Then you can come to the outside, look up, place 3 pale oak trapdoors and flick all of those down. Now in front of this line of stone we're going to place 1, 2, 3 stripped acacia logs, then a stripped oak log, and you can surround that with acacia trapdoors. Then on top we'll do another stripped acacia with a stone block and then an acacia fence on the left hand side. And we're going to build the exact same thing on this side, so 3 acacia, then our stripped oak log with 3 acacia trapdoors, then another acacia log with a stone block, but this time the fence is on the right hand side. Then you can come to the inside of the building, and in front of this line of stone we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripped acacia logs, then acacia plank down there, and 2 on top. And we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs, then 1 plank in there and 2 on top. Then you can grab acacia slabs, place 5 in the middle. Then stripped acacia wood, this is the one with bark on every side. We're just going to place 2 like that. They will have acacia fences on top. And we're also going to place acacia fences against those planks. And just over here in the right hand corner, I want you to place a stone block on top of that log, then 2 pale oak logs lying on their side, and then 1 pale oak log facing straight up. And then over on this side, we're going to do a pale oak log there, and then 2 lying on their side. Then grab red sandstone walls, and we're going to place 5 against those slabs. And come to the front, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Now back over to this first stone block we just placed. We're going to place pale oak logs just lying on their side. When you get to the corner, place a stone block, then turn the corner and do pale oak logs all the way along until you connect to the castle wall. Then on the inside here, each side of our archway, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 pale oak logs. And another 4 right here, and then we can run pale oak logs right across the top, like so. Okay, once that's done, I want you to put your back to the stairs, and in this corner where our stone block is, place 2 jungle planks, then a stone block, then 3 jungle planks, and a stone and 2 jungle planks, and then we're just going to build out 2 jungle planks from each of those we just placed. Then on the right hand side, we're going to do a single line of planks there until we connect. And then in front of all of these, we're just going to place jungle stairs until we connect right there. Now looking over at these stone blocks, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 pale oak logs on each of those. And then we're just going to run pale oak logs across the top like that. And then just on this wall, underneath our windows, we're going to place pale oak stairs upside down all the way along. Then in the right-hand corner, you can place a stone block there. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3 barrels, and you can hold shift and place a lantern. On the left over here near the front door, we'll do a fletching table. Then if you look up at these fences, we are going to hang chains from those. And then you can hang lanterns from each chain. Now come to the outside. Over here, I want you to place a cauldron with an anvil on top and then a lantern on top of that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And just next to the acacia fence up here, I want you to place a pale oak slab. And we'll do the same thing next to that acacia fence. Now on each side of this stone block, we're going to place an upside down pale oak stair. And we'll do the same thing on each side of this stone block. Now, looking in the same direction I am, we're going to skip a block from the stair and then just place pale oak slabs every second block, and they will have pale oak trapdoors in between. Then come along to the back wall, and we're going to place our slabs every second block, and once again, they will have pale oak trapdoors in between. Okay, just above our front doors, on top of those slabs, I want you to place 5 pale oak fences. And then look to the side, we're going to place 2 upside down acacia stairs right there. And then look from this side, each side of the fence will do 2 more upside down acacia stairs. And we're just going to connect those with acacia slabs. Now behind the block that the fence is connecting into, we're going to place 3 stone blocks, then turn the corner, run our stone down to here, turn the corner again, so we're just placing them on top of these pale oak logs. And we're going to do that all the way around the building until we connect back right there. And then on this side, we're going to place an extra line of stone, just starting on that stone block and finishing on the other stone block. Okay, come back to the outside of our front door, and at the top of this pillar, we're going to place an acacia plank against the stone block with an upside down acacia stair, and we'll do the same on that side. Then right in the middle here on top of that slab, we'll do a stone block with an acacia plank in front and an extra one on each side of that. Then over here on top of the pale oak slab, we'll do a stone block with an acacia plank each side. And on this side, we will do the exact same thing, but we'll also place a stone block on top of that stair. Now turn to the left. We're going to place stone blocks on top of everything that isn't a trapdoor. So don't place them on top of your trapdoors, but place them on top of all of your stairs and slabs, and keep doing that until we reach the wall. And then you can come to the inside of our front door, and just against that acacia plank, we're going to do an upside down acacia stair. And on this side, we'll do the same thing. And then we're just going to keep placing upside down acacia stairs all the way around just against the stone blocks, and keep going until we connect back to our stair at the front right there. Oops, just make sure they actually do connect and wrap around. Okay, come up above and I want you to look toward our spruce fences right there. On this stair right here, we're going to place a stone block, and we're also going to do one on that stair, and we're just going to run stripped acacia logs all the way along until we get to the very last block before it reaches the stair. Then you can place a stone block on the end, and we're going to do the exact same thing on this side, so those logs are just overhanging the room. Then we're also going to connect these stone blocks with stripped acacia logs, but these logs are on top of the stairs, they're not overhanging the room. Then come back to this side around the stone block, we're going to place 3 more, and we'll do the same right here. And then we're going to run this stone all the way along until it connects to our castle wall, and we're going to do the same thing right here, just run that along until we connect right there. Now in this gap right in the center, you can place a stone brick stair, and then we're just going to place 1, 2, 3 stone and another 3 stone, but we're not placing any stone in that gap there, so just leave that empty. Now you can grab spruce slabs, and we're just going to fill in our ceiling at that height right there. Okay, look over to our spruce fences again, and against that stone brick we'll do 2 stone with 1 out on the diagonal, and against that stone block 2 stone with 1 out on the diagonal. Then we'll do a pale oak log each side, lying on its side, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 pale oak and another 4 right there. Now from the stone block we'll do 1 pale oak lying on its side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at this time, so it's 1 block taller. And we'll do the same on this side. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3 pale oak, same on this side, and we're going to do an extra 5 pale oak sticking straight up. And then we'll finish with a pale oak and a stone block, another pale oak on its side and a stone block. We'll do 2 more sideways pale oak, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and finish with a pale oak lying on its side. And then you can come inside, and over near our spruce fences, I want you to place a pale oak plank in the middle there with an upside down pale oak stair. Then you can look at it from this side. We're going to place 6 pale oak planks right there, and on this side another 6. And across the top we're going to do a pale oak log lying on its side, but I want you to extend it by 2 blocks. And we'll do the same here, so when you get to the end, add an extra 2. Then come around to this side. It's a bit easier here. We're just going to do 3 pale oak planks. On this side we'll do 6 and another 6 right here. And then we're just going to do a matching log right here. So once again, when you get to the end, just extend it by an extra 2 logs. And the other 2 sides are exactly the same, so I'll show you how to build this one, and you can copy it to the other side. So in this gap, we'll do 1, 2, 3 pale oak planks with a pale oak log lying on its side, and the same just here. Now in the middle, we're going to grab our waxed copper grates and add 9 of them. On top of those, we'll do 3 sea lanterns, and then come to the inside and place 3 acacia trapdoors on our lanterns. So go ahead and build the same thing right here. And once again, what I build on this side, copy the same thing to the opposite side. So just underneath our log that's sticking out, we are going to place 4 stripped pale oak logs, and we're going to do the same on that side. Then we'll do a pale oak plank, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripped pale oak. And then over here, same thing, a plank, and then 5 logs. Then across the bottom, we'll do 3 pale oak planks. Then right here, we'll do 2 white concrete and another 2. They will have a pale oak plank on top. Then grab your stripped pale oak logs, and running on their side, we're going to place 5 across the top. Then with pale oak stairs, we're going to place 2 upside down, just like that. We'll do a pale oak trapdoor in the middle, and on each side, we're going to place 2 and flick them down like so. And then on the ends of our logs, we are going to place acacia buttons. We'll put a pale oak slab just on that side, and a pale oak slab on that side. Then underneath our logs, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 fences, so we don't actually reach the bottom there. It's just sort of hanging in the air, and we'll do that there as well. So go ahead and build all of that on this side as well. And once that's done, I want you to come to the doorway of this room, and I've noticed a mistake I made. Each side of this stair, I want you to replace those 2 stone blocks with tough bricks. Okay, once again, what I build on this side, I want you to copy the same thing to the opposite side. So each side of our sea lanterns, we'll do a stripped pale oak log, and then 3 logs lying on their side. Then we'll do 2 stone with 2 more stripped pale oak logs sticking out like that. Then on top of these logs, we'll do 3 pale oak planks and another 3 just in front, then 2 pale oak slabs right there. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone, just like that, with another stripped pale oak log, and that one will have an acacia button. So go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And just above our acacia button, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 stone like that, and we'll do the same on that side. Then you can place a temporary block, and we'll do 1, 2, 3 pale oak slabs just against the top half of that block, and you can break it. Okay, you can climb down from your roof, and we're going to come along to this side here, and in front of the middle acacia log, we'll place 2 stripped pale oak logs, and that will have 3 pale oak planks each side. Then on top of the acacia, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone blocks with an extra one there, an extra there, and then 2 in the middle. And against that stone block, we'll do a chiseled quartz block. And then with quartz slabs, we'll start against the pale oak and place 1, 2, 3 on the diagonal, and the same on that side. Okay, we can leave this house for the moment and come along to our front gate. And what I build on the left-hand side here, you can copy the same thing to the right-hand side. So we're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone blocks just on the end of the wall. Then each side of the stone blocks we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acacia logs. And we'll do the same thing right here. And then just 1 lying on its side across the top. So turn around and do the exact same thing. And once you have that built on each side, grab some stripped acacia logs, and just in front of the stone, we'll place 1, 2, 3 on that side, and 3 on that side. Then waxed chiseled copper, we'll place 2 lots of 3, and then we're going to place 5 stone blocks across the top. On top of that, we'll do 5 acacia planks, then another 5 stone blocks, and then 7 stone blocks all the way across the top. And then just in front of this single line of stone, we're going to place 5 acacia logs. They will have 5 acacia fences on top, 3 there and another 3 right there. Then you can go to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. And then staying on the inside of the build, we're going to place an acacia door just on top of the jungle planks. And then down the bottom here on our acacia, we're going to place 2 stone buttons. And then at the same height as these fences up the top, we'll put acacia fences, and we'll hang lanterns from those. Then you can go back to the outside of the building. Just above our door, we'll do an upside down acacia stair. And then back to your stone buttons, we'll place 2 down the bottom, and then 2 at this height right here. And now we'll start building the roof. So grab tough brick stairs on each side of our gate. We're going to place a stair against that stone block. And we'll also do the same thing on the inside. And then all we're going to do is just alternate between polished tough and our tough brick stairs just at this height right here, and keep doing that until we reach the end. And when you reach the end, we're just going to be doing the same thing on the opposite side. So the polished tough will be opposite the polished tough on that side. And I'll show you how to do the corner as well. So when you get to the corner, you just place your polished tough in the corner, then a stair, and keep going. And of course, I want you to do the exact same thing on this side. And that's how you should look when you're done. So on this side, they'll go all the way down to that building. So now what I want you to do is, starting against the bottom half of that stair, we're going to place tough brick slabs, and we're just going to run these all the way along until we reach the final tough block, which is right there. Now on the inside of the building here, you won't be able to place one because that trapdoor's in the way. That's fine, just don't place that one. And of course, when you get back to the front gate, you can finish right there and start again on this side, and go ahead and do this on both sides of our wall. And make sure when you get to the corner that you place that slab in the corner there, and then keep going all the way along like so. So once you've done that both on the inside and the outside of our walls, now what we're going to do is, directly behind our tough brick stairs, we are going to be placing more tough brick slabs. So they will be every second block just on top. And then in between those, we'll place polished tough slabs. So do that all the way around our wall. Okay, once that's all done, I want you to come along to the front gate, and we're going to look at it from the side. And what I build on this side, you can copy to the other side as well. So against the stone block, we'll do an upside down tough brick stair. And against the two acacia logs, we'll do two tough brick slabs. Then we're going to look at it from this direction, and we'll place a tough brick stair right way up. And then looking from this direction on top of the slab, we'll do another tough brick stair. Then look down at that slab, and you can do another stair like that. And we'll do the same here. So on top of the slab, a stair, then look down, and another stair. And those stairs will have a slab poking out on each side. So that's what I want you to build. Go ahead and build the same thing on this side. And once that's done, you can come along to this side, and just above our acacia fences, we'll place 5 tough bricks. On the middle one, we'll do a tough brick stair there, and another one above, and then we'll do the same here and right here. And the bottom stairs will have a tough brick slab poking out in front. So then you can come to this side of the wall and do the same thing. So we'll put our 5 blocks in, our 6 tough brick stairs, and 3 slabs. And this bit will be different each side. So on the inside of the building, we're going to place a polished tough block there, and one right there, so just above our acacia fences. Then switch to polished tough slabs, and we're going to place 2 just at the top half of those blocks. And then in between these slabs, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 polished tough slabs. Then on the outside of our wall, this time it's all going to be polished tough slabs. So we're going to place 4 across here, and then in between these slabs, 4 more. And then to finish our roof, starting on top of the acacia, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 polished tough stairs, and we'll do the same thing on this side. Just above those stairs, we're going to place 4 polished tough slabs, and then 3 tough brick slabs. Okay, the front gate is all done. I want you to come along to this building, and we're going to go to the back of it. So we'll start in this corner here, just above our trapdoor. We're going to place tough bricks all along here above our trapdoors, and each of those will have a tough brick slab against it, just against the top half of the block. Now, against the stone blocks, we are going to place polished tough blocks all the way along, and each of those will have a tough brick stair in front. Okay, now we'll swing around to this side, And starting right here, just above our trapdoor, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tough blocks. And then above the final trapdoor, we'll do a tough brick. Now, each of those blocks we placed will have a tough brick stair in front, but we'll also place an extra one right there. Then against the stone, we'll place polished tough blocks, so 6 of those, and then 6 tough brick stairs in front. And then we'll swing around to the front, and on top of this middle acacia plank, we'll do a polished tough. And then this is all tough, we'll do a polished slab, then a polished block, then 2 slabs just down on the diagonal, then another polished block, and then a tough brick on the end. Then on this side, it'll start the same, so polished slab, then a polished block and 2 polished slabs, polished block, then a tough brick, and then we're going to finish with another polished block and a tough brick slab just against the top half of that block. Now, against our polished blocks down the bottom here, we're going to put tough brick stairs. So we'll put 2 on that side and 1 against the polished block on that side. Then you can grab your tough brick slabs, come along to this corner just in between the stair and the slab. We'll place a slab right there with another one just out on the diagonal. And we're going to do the same in this corner. So between the stair and the slab, we'll do a slab and another one. Okay, come back to the front, and at the top half of the acacia planks, we're going to place 3 tough brick slabs with an extra one in the middle. And then next to this tough brick stair, we're going to place 2 tough brick slabs like that. And then we're just going to connect these with 2 tough brick slabs on the diagonal. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. We'll come down on the diagonal with 2 slabs, and then 2 slabs each side of that stair. And continuing at this height, we're going to build across to the corner. When you reach the corner, just turn like this. We'll place 2 more slabs at that height. And then we're just placing them in between our stairs. When you get to this corner, place 2 on that side and another 2 right there. But then they're just in between our stairs until we reach the end. Okay, now you can climb up to the doorway to this room, and each side of this walkway we're going to place 1, 2 tough bricks. So another 2 right there, and then against that stone block we'll do an upside down tough brick stair. Then you can climb out and come back to the back of the building, and starting next to this polished tough slab that's sticking up, we're going to do a tough brick slab, then a brick, then a slab, then a brick, slab, brick, and finish with a slab up the top. And next to that, we're going to do a matching line, but this time it's all with polished tough. So go all the way to the top. And right next to this, starting underneath that fence, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tough bricks, and they will have tough brick slabs in front. Then we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 polished tough, and they will have polished tough slabs in front. Okay, now you can swing around to this side where we've got our quartz triangle. Just on top of this top stone block, we'll place a polished tough slab, and we're going to build down on the diagonal. So we'll go polished tough, then a slab, then a block, slab, block, and slab. And we'll do the same on this side. So block, slab, block, and slab. So you just stop when you can't go any further. And then in front of that, we are going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're using bricks. So that's going to be a tough brick, then a tough brick slab, brick, and slab. So just do that on each side. And then we'll swing around to the front, and starting underneath this fence, we're going to do a tough brick, then a polished tough, and all we're doing here is we're alternating between our bricks and polished tough, and just keep going until you can't go any further. And staying at the front, just below our window, you'll see there's a stone block sticking up here. On top of that, we'll place a tough brick slab and another tough brick slab behind it. Then each side of that stone block, we're going to place polished tough blocks. And then each side of those, we're just going to alternate between a tough brick slab and a polished tough slab, and then a tough brick slab. We'll do the same over here. So we start with the tough brick slab, then the polished, then the brick, polished, and just keep going until you can't go any further. And then to finish this area here, we're just going to start with a line of our tough bricks. So we'll do a slab first, then a brick, then a slab, then a brick. Then we'll switch to polished tough. We'll do a slab, then a block, then a slab, then a block. Okay, now we can swing back around to where our quartz triangle is. And just on the end of the quartz, we're going to do a tough block there. And we'll do one on that side as well. And then with tough slabs, we're going to place one in the middle there and skip a block and place one each side. Now you can grab polished tough slabs. We'll place two in the middle right there with an extra two in front, and then one on that side and one right there. And then on top of our chiseled quartz, we'll do a polished tough slab, then a polished tough, then a polished tough slab, then a block, then a slab, then a block, and finish on top of that last bit of stone with another slab. And we'll do the same on this side. So block, slab, block, and slab. Then against that first slab we placed, we're going to do a tough brick slab this time, and then two upside down tough brick stairs, and then just against this slab we'll do a tough brick slab with another one underneath, then a tough brick, then a tough brick slab with another one underneath, a tough brick, and finish with a tough brick slab. So we're just doing that nice gentle slope. And we'll do the same right here. So slab with another one underneath, then a brick, then two slabs, then a brick, and a slab. And then we can come up to the top roof, and we're going to place polished tough stairs upside down right there, and the same on this side. And then we're going to place two more. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So both of those are upside down. And we'll do the same on this side. And then up the top here, we're going to do a polished tough block. So that's how it should look. Just build that on each side. And then you can come down to this pale oak log with the button on the end. And on the very end of the log, we'll put a polished tough, and we're going to place one every second block until we get to the end. They will have right way up tough brick stairs on the ends. And then at the top half of the polished tough block, we're going to place tough brick slabs just in between. And at the bottom half of the stairs, we're going to place more tough brick slabs. So go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side. And once that's done, come along to the side with the acacia buttons, and right on top of this stone block up the top, we'll do a polished tough slab. And then using all polished tough, we're going to go stair, stair, then a block, then a slab on the end. And we'll do the same thing here. So two stairs, then a block, and a slab. So go ahead and build the exact same thing on this end. And then just behind this slab up the top, we're going to do a tough brick slab and place one every second block, and they will have polished tough slabs in between. And now we're just going to build down from these in that exact same pattern that we did before. So where there's a brick slab, we're going to use two brick stairs, then a tough brick, then a tough brick slab. And where there's a polished tough slab, it'll be two polished tough stairs, then a polished tough, and a polished tough slab. So build that all the way along, just alternating those patterns, and do the same on this side. And once your roof is filled in, I want you to come along to the end, and against these three stone blocks, we're going to place three upside down tough brick stairs. Then on top of the top stair, we'll do a tough brick slab, then look from the side and place 1, 2 tough brick stairs, and then 4 slabs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all coming down on the diagonal. And we'll do the same here. So a tough brick stair and another one. Then against the top half of that block, slab, 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 and another one. So go ahead and build the exact same thing on this side. So that roof's done, we can come along and work on the main castle. And we're going to work on the front wall first. So only do this at the front. So come along to this stone block right in the corner, and we'll do a stripped pale oak log facing straight up, then 2 pale oak planks and a log. Now just diagonally back from that, we're going to place 3 sea lanterns, then back to the front we'll do log, plank, log, then just back from this we're going to do 5 sea lanterns this time, then log, plank, log, then we'll do 3 sea lanterns, and then a log, 2 planks, and you should finish right in the corner with another log. Now against the sea lanterns, we're going to place upside down pale oak stairs all the way along. And then we're just going to switch out some of these blocks for a bit of decoration. So I'll put some stone bricks in there. I might put another 2 there, and then 1. Okay, now we're going to do the other 3 walls. And these walls are exactly the same. So I'll show you how to build this one, but go ahead and build the others at the same time. So we've already got our log in the corner there. So I'm going to do a plank, then a log, then a plank, and then a log. And we'll do the same thing from this corner. So starting on the stone block, it'll be 3 logs like that with planks in between. And then we're going to put 3 sea lanterns, and then we'll go log, plank, log, and then another 3 sea lanterns, log, plank, log, and 3 sea lanterns like that. So then you can put your upside down pale oak stairs against the lanterns. And then we're just going to switch out a few blocks so you don't have to do them where I'm placing them, just do them where it makes sense for you. So go ahead and build that on each side. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to walk over to these 3 sea lanterns on the back wall. So looking from the front, we're going to come down to these guys, and just below them, we're going to place 6 stripped dark oak logs just like that. Then we're going to skip a block from this one and place 1, 2, 3 dried kelp blocks. We'll do another 3 beside it, and again, and a 4th time. And then starting with stone blocks, we're going to come just below this plank and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then we're going to turn to the right and place 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do that 5 times in total. So we've done it once. We'll go 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then just place an extra 2 stone right there. Now come to the end of this line of stone we placed, and we can come all the way to the wall in line with that and place another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just putting this stone in the floor to save us on some building materials. And now we're going to build our floor with stripped oak logs. So come along to the top of your staircase, and just on the right here you can see this pale oak plank all by itself. Just below that, starting against the stone block, we're going to do a line of our stripped oak all the way along until you connect on the other side. Then on the other side of the staircase here, we have this oak plank. Just below that, starting against the stone, we're going to run this all the way along, just skipping past those bits of stone until we reach the end. Then the next pale oak plank is right there. We've got a line of stone already, so we can start on the end of that stone and just skip along until we connect. And then the final pale oak plank is right there, so below that we should be able to run this all the way along unimpeded until we get to the end. Now come back to your staircase, and just to the right hand side of these stairs we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our stripped oak, and then just above the stairs here we'll do 2 lines of 3 blocks. So now we want to fill in the entire floor except for where the staircase is, because we need to get up and down. So now all the oak will be facing in the other direction. So just go ahead and fill all of these in every single spot available. So when you're done, you should be looking exactly like this. So now we're going to build our windows, and we're going to begin on the large window. That's the one with 5 sea lanterns. So each side of the sea lanterns, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped acacia logs. And then with waxed copper grates, we're going to fill in the gap in between. So it should be 3 blocks high. Then you can come around to this side, and on top of that pale oak log, we're going to add an extra 4. So it'll be 1 block higher than the acacia behind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the top of it, we're going to place our pale oak logs across the top. And then we're going to do 2 upside down pale oak stairs in the corners, 3 pale oak trapdoors there, and then on each side we're going to place 2 more pale oak trapdoors. So that was the only big window. All the other windows will be exactly the same, and it's the same pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped acacia on each side of the sea lanterns. Then we'll put in 9 of our copper grates. And then on this side, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped pale oak logs with 3 across the top. Then our 2 upside down stairs, 1 trapdoor in the middle, and 2 trapdoors each side. So go ahead and build that for every single window, and all the windows are where the sea lanterns are. Okay, once all of your windows are in, we're going to build the front 2 corners, and these front corners are different from the back corners, so we'll do the back ones in a moment. So starting on this stripped pale oak log right in the corner, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 more pale oak to it. Then in this gap, we're going to place 4 white concrete with 2 pale oak planks on top, and then 2 pale oak logs. And then turn to this side, we've got this log in the middle, just build that up until it's 4 blocks tall. And then right here we'll do 2 white concrete, a pale oak plank, and then a stripped pale oak log. And we'll do the same thing on this side, so 1, 2, 3, 4. At the front it is 2 blocks wide, so you can put in the same pattern. But on this side the gap is only 1 block wide, so you can put in 2 white concrete, a plank, and a log. And then we can swing around and do the back 2 corners, and this is a bit easier because it's completely even. So on top of each of our stripped pale oak logs, we are going to add another 4. And then just in this spot in the corner, we're going to put our 2 white concrete. They will have planks on top, and then stripped pale oak logs on top of those. So go ahead and build that in this corner as well. Okay, now you can see that we have all of these 1 block wide gaps in the wall. For each of these, what we're going to do is place 3 pale oak fences in between our logs with a sideways log on top. And you'll probably be building it from the inside, so it'll look like this. Just make sure you're placing the fences in between the pale oak logs, then placing your log on top. So do that for every single gap. Okay, once those are in, come to the staircase and imagine you've just walked up your stairs and you're looking at that wall over there. So come along to the center window. Each side of the window, we're going to place a stone block down the bottom, and that stone block will have 3 pale oak planks on top. Then turn to your left where this line of stone meets the wall. We're going to do the same thing, so stone and 3 planks. Turn to your left again, and where this stone meets the wall, same thing, stone and 3 planks. And now we're just going to cover up every one of these with 4 pale oak planks. So starting right from the floor, just place 4 of these until you've covered up all of your fences. And we're going to leave it here for today, guys. Gee, the lights are bright when we've got the shaders on, aren't they? But this is good. All these lights just mean that when you look at the build, with your shaders on, all the lights are going to shine out through the windows and make the build look super pretty. But anyway, that's it for part 2. You can join me very soon for part 3. And once I have it recorded, the link for that will be in the video description. Okay, bye for now.